Vertical gardens for balcony, making it easy and growing a good health. You crave the country homes, for the kind of garden/backyard space it offers. With less space in your apartment, your dream of having an aesthetically appealing garden isn't fulfilled. Fortunately, vertical gardens are alternatives and one of the latest trends for those who wish to have a thriving garden. For those who are yet to explore vertical gardens, and how amazing it looks to have that small yet appealing greenery to quench your eyesight every morning you wake up, we give you a detailed rundown. Furthermore, we would brief you on what all you can grow in your vertical gardens for your balcony and the benefits of the same. Before going into the video, we've just printed more copies of what is probably the best plant medicine book ever written, The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. You'll find 800 plus beneficial plants and remedies in The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies, how to recipes of tinctures, teas, decoctions, essential oils, syrups, salves, poultices, infusions, and many other natural remedies that our grandparents used for centuries. What's also special about this book is that it has between 2 and 4 color pictures for each plant and detailed identification guidelines to make sure you've got the right plant. So get your copy by clicking the first link in our description. Now let's get into today's video. What are vertical gardens? Vertical gardening is exactly what the term implies, gardening on the vertical surface. Unlike traditional gardening, this is a new trend that gives your space a perfect urban balance. With a vertical garden, the growing is done on the narrow framework against your balcony wall. It requires a little space, perhaps a wall, to grow. The ideas are endless when it comes to growing. Practically, it allows you to grow your own favorite things from flowers to veggies to fruits. You can customize your own kind of vertical planters on your balcony wall, by doing it yourself or buying it from the store, as they are available in varied patterns, sizes, shapes, and colors to make your garden on the walls appealing. However, to promote healthy vegetation, it is important to choose that side of your balcony wall which receives a good amount of sunlight. What are the requirements to make vertical garden for balcony? There are plenty of ideas that you can use as vertical planters. It is fun to do a DIY garden. You can use empty bottles, cans, cups, plastic bottles, empty pots, old box pallets, etc. The things which appear to be useless can be practically used as your planters. You can paint, do some designing, coloring, or craft to make it look more appealing. Plants that you can grow on your vertical garden for balcony. The direction of your balcony wall determines which kind of planters can be grown. If your balcony has minimal or no sunlight, you need to pick those plants which flourish in shades. Visit a nursery nearby and you'd find such planters along with the brief details. Furthermore, you can inquire there or visit a horticulturist so that you can have detailed info about planting varieties. Pothos, also widely known as money plant, is the smartest choice for vertical gardens for balconies. This easy-to-maintain plant doesn't need much sunlight and water. The plant has a tendency to grow quickly, hence, the spread of this sapling looks appealing. Escananthus radicans, widely known as lipstick plant, it is one of the best plants to grow on the wall. The plant requires a humid environment and flourishes in moist soil. It gets beautiful red shiny buds that completely change the look of your balcony wall. Wedding vine, perhaps all-time favorite choice. The USP of this flower is not only doing it fill your balcony wall with white flowers but has a pleasant fragrance. The plant can sustain almost all climatic conditions. Cucumbers, all you have to do is sow the seeds in rich, well-draining soil in an adequate pot and give them a trellis to grow on. Pick the tender cucumbers frequently to get a continuous crop. If your wall is not getting enough sunlight, you can have the cucumbers grown during summers. Song of India, it is an evergreen shrub that has strappy green and yellow thin leaves. It is widely used in commercial as well as residential spaces. The majority of the interior decorators recommend it as a design piece, as it helps in perking up the space. As they don't require much sunlight and maintenance, they are the best plants to grow in your indoor garden. Tomato plants thrive in full sunlight, so make sure that the directions you plant get plenty of it. Make sure that you sow the tomatoes on the lower level of your vertical wall frame, or have a strong hanging basket to withhold the strength of the plant, because when the tomatoes will grow they'll pull the planter down. Peppers, a variety of peppers from red, yellow, green, sweet peppers to spicy jalapeno can be grown. However, it will need plenty of sunlight, regular watering, and rich soil. The benefits of having vertical garden balcony. To own a micro-greenery space where alternatives are limited, there are plenty of benefits that you can enjoy. A vertical gardening balcony enhances the beauty of your home. Because of its adaptability in both plants and planters, it is an ideal way to enhance the space. The hanging baskets and boxes, with a variety of plants, add an appealing scene, adding value to your space. A perpendicular garden on the balcony walls improves air quality. Clean the outside air of pollutants and dust and also help to offset the carbon footprint of both people and fuel emissions. Furthermore, reduces the heating effect, keeping your space significantly warmer, especially during the summer months. Vertical garden walls promote a healthy life. Plants filter the air and may be beneficial for mental health as well. When used outside against a home wall, it can act as further insulation for your home. The concept is simple about using a variety of plants, veggies, and flowers to utilize in your vertical space. Principally, it is like creating a living wall of greenery on the balcony that is extremely eye-appealing, and the best part is it isn't costly. You can get it done in a minimalist cost using the stuff or planters that you thought were useless. Now you can enjoy having your own garden to yourself where you can experiment with growing your favorite veggies, sapling, and flowers. And don't forget to check out the Lost Book of Herbal Remedies book, where you'll find 800 plus beneficial plants and remedies on how to recipes of tinctures, teas, decoctions, essential oils, syrups, salves, poultices, infusions, and many other natural remedies that our grandparents used for centuries. What's also special about this book is that it has between 2 and 4 color pictures for each plant and detailed identification guidelines to make sure you've got the right plant. So get your copy by clicking the first link in our description.